Welcome to the Dakota family. I know I'm on late, and if nobody comes in, I'll just make this a short little video or whatever. My name's Jason, and my wife's playing a game. If you're new to the channel, please check out our videos. As you know, next month is Autism Awareness Month, and the first week is Autism Awareness Week, and April 7th is Autism Awareness Day. Uh, Tomorrow morning, or later on this morning, we'll have an unboxing of something we got back in September of last year. It just came in. Hey, thanks for coming in. Push the thumbs up, share the stream. Okay, at least you popped in. Okay, thank you for coming into the stream. I'm going to share the stream. I'm going to go right here and, oops, I did it wrong. I'm going to do a tweet. Are you still here? Thank you for doing a thumbs up. I just tweeted it out. I'll be right back. I'm going to do Facebook. I'm back. YouTube's being bad. Thank you for sticking into the stream. Thank you for liking it. If you want to, you can share the stream like I just did. Hopefully somebody comes in. If not, that's okay. I like being lonely. Let's see. Later on this morning, it's 12:30 our time, probably around 9 or 10, or maybe even 11. We'll have an unboxing of something we got back in early September that was finally shipped to us. It's something that we love. Let's see. Sent out some fan mail to some people and they got it. Wanted to talk to you about family vlogging here in a little bit. Welcome to the stream. If you're new, push a thumbs up. I'm just bored. I took a late nap. Shouldn't have taken a 5-hour nap. Oh. My name is Jason. I'm Dakota's dad. Here's Friday the 13th cup. I stole it from my wife. I gotta do it right. I'll do it right. I'll put up my phone right there. Oh. Oops. People are gonna be laughing at this stream. But here's my cup. Oh. It's actually my wife's cup. My daughter gave it to her for her Christmas present one day or her birthday, I forgot. Two people, one light. Who's all up at this late night, or are you in the UK, Australia, or somewhere? Make sure I allow chat. I may be having a problem with chat. I got a live chat on. There's my camera. Looks like this stream was a bad idea, but I don't care. Minutes are minutes. As you all know, we're waiting to be reviewed and everything. Going to be having Dakota on a little bit. I think I might film a lot this weekend and get it ready for Autism Awareness Month. So how's everybody out in YouTube land? A lot of people are asleep. That's okay. I'll probably just last a little bit until my wife gets done on the games and all that. I just didn't feel like sitting here going duh and everything, so I can just ramble on like an old man. Uh, I do a good job on that, my wife says. I've developed the art of ignoring, according to my wife. I guess that's men are born that way. I don't know. Our marriage does that to you and everything. But if you do it at the wrong time of day, it can be for a bad day. You're gonna ignore your wife. Always make sure you ignore them at the end of the day. Never at the beginning of the day. And then she stays mad all day long. I encourage you guys to look at our PayPal and our Teespring, and if you want to donate to the channel or whatever, that's fine. Not that's fine either. Just viewing us is just great. 2 people, 1 like. Push the thumbs up so it looks like I have 2 people that like me. I'd get so excited but I'd be afraid that my son would wake up. We've had people coming in and out. That's pretty cool. If you want to talk, you can go ahead and talk. I don't know if you can talk. Nothing else, I'll just do this. I'll change it to that. Make you think that, oh man, something's wrong with your phone. No, I did that on purpose. I have a green screen, so I'll just make my own special effects. That's pretty cool, special effects. Nothing else. I can just say I'm playing with the phone. Let's do a picture frame. Or let's do haunt. Oh, you're welcome, Herman. I'm just goofing off. How are you doing? Don't have a green screen, so I'll do my own special effects. And plus, I'm not on OBS right now. Never take a late nap, I'll tell you that. So, how's your Lent going? Do you believe, like the Catholics, that you have to give up something, like try to sacrifice something or go without? Like, let's say you've been doing Fortnite too much or something like that. You do something like that. Did you read about that Catholic kid I think it was last week or the week before that? The teacher didn't like the ashes on his forehead, which it's Ash Wednesday, so they made him wipe it off, and the teacher played dumb about it. Oh man, I don't think I could handle that. I don't think I could handle that. Mm-mm. Meat and dairy? Nope, 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 nope. There's no way. Are you telling me that you go without that for the whole week or 4 weeks or what? Oh no, no, no. I don't think I could do that. They go. The Orthodox Christians go without meat and dairy during Lent. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't want to do that. That would be so hard. Would chicken be considered meat? How about kitty cat? Since I got one over here, I could just use a kitty cat. Oh, Ella, be quiet. You act like an old grandma. Let me see if I can poke the bubbles. There. Oh, excuse me, I just farted. I think I'll retitle this Old Man Plays with His Phone. There you go. How's that? Does that look better? Not as distracting. Attention all Kmart shoppers. This Kmart is about to close due to lack of customers. There will be no longer any blue light specials.
Red light special.
That's the red light district, ain't it? Oh, that's bad. That's supposed to mean something else.
How would you know?
You told me. Ah! This is the part where okay, I'll shut up. Oh, wait, I forgot. You have candy bars and you're hogging them.
What's that?
I know. Nothing much, easy tips and tricks. Oh, that's my hand on it, I'm sorry. I'm doing pretty good. I just decided to goof off because I'm bored. I know it's the wrong time to stream. It's the wrong time to stream.
It's always a long time.
But that's okay. 3 people, 2 likes. Thank you for liking the stream. If you could share the stream, there might be some people up.
Here.
Okay.
What?
You gotta share the candy bars. Here's an easy tip and trick. When you don't have no upper teeth, you break it off with your bottom teeth and just let it soak in.
So good.
Yep. I know, we've been kind of busy. Well, we do our streams different hours and all that. We were told Dakota from the channel for right now because we're under review and we didn't want anything bad. And I don't know if you know this. Howdy, how you doing? Close to life. Welcome to stream 3 people, 3 likes. But anyways, he's got a sensory issue with clothes, and usually he's just wearing a pull-up, so I want you two to be offended by it, even though we hold and review our comments. 4 people, 3 likes. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the red button. You don't have to. It's free of charge. Like and share the stream. Introduce yourself. This is not an AA meeting, but first names only. Hi, my name is Jason. I'm addicted to being lonely. Anything new going on with you guys that's alive? I got a cat hunting for candy bars, I think. And everything. I figure you're addicted to YouTube. I'm addicted kind of to YouTube since we're under review with YouTube. It's exciting. We've been under review for about 7 or 8 days. Kind of weird. It's what happens when you have a couple of videos that took off. Then we added some tags to it and they took off a little bit more. Curiosity killed the cat. Everything. So what's it? Hey, chocolate chocolate bar mukbang. That's what I could call it. It's a Nestle Crunch. I know, but I figured with them, the Family Channel recently and stuff, it might take a little bit longer. As you know, may have known, 400 Family Channels were recently taken off, terminated. I'll put tags in all my videos, like on the lives I'll do after I get done. Because you never know what you're going to end up talking about in lives. This I'll rename Chocolate Bar Mukbang or something and try to get extra views. Which I'm eating a chocolate bar on camera, so I'm telling the truth.
Who's all in there?
Well, it's 3. Coastal Life, Easy Tips and Tricks. It's just like the other day we started talking about autism transitioning a teenager to what happens when you cannot take care of your child and you have to place them, and we talked about autism transition is what we call it. So we changed it to that name. We were going to play a game. In fact, we did play a game for a while, and then we started talking about that. That's something about life. Sometimes it takes on a whole different way of things. See, now I'm smart. I got a chocolate bar. Oh, whiskey peach chicken and sauce. Oh, I might try that. So your wife's a YouTuber too? Let me ask you a quick question. If she watches your videos, does her minutes count? If she's in her name? Let's see. I could name this old man with no teeth eats chocolate bar. Probably do that.
Everybody's done.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, children don't need to be having children, that's for sure. But unfortunately in small towns that happens. Believe it or not, they say about 20% of our teenagers in this town are pregnant or have had a child. There's nothing to do in small town America. In the rural area, you don't have nothing but basically tipping cows. In the city, you have a big enough government that they provide some resources, and that doesn't cover every teenager. I agree with that. And then there's times when parents need to be parents. And I know in some states, if a teenager, like a 15-year-old boy, I believe, like if a 15-year-old boy gets a girl pregnant, hey, make the parents of that 15-year-old boy pay for child support. Do that a few times, boom, parents would start being parents. Well, I'm not sure about my wife comes into the stream sometimes in her name. Can't believe I made her a mod though. Oh, do you do voice typing? That's pretty cool. I should start doing that on my phone. One thing I don't like about the YouTube app that I'm in right now, it says 0 people in here. Oh, okay. I might do that. I'll probably do that, see if that works. He said try a chocolate bar, man eating with no teeth or something like that. I'll tell you what he said. He said you might want to say chocolate bar, man's eating without teeth. Chocolate bar is going to get you more notoriety on YouTube. I'll do that, see what happens.
What?
Chocolate, I'll tell you when I rename it. We'll see if it works. And everything. That'd be cool. Anyways, guys, I'm going to tell you a quick little thing. Later on this morning, or probably in about 9 hours, 10 hours, we're going to be doing an unboxing and challenge. Okay. Yeah, I know. It used to be. Used to be bad. We were caught going too far with a girl. It wouldn't be nothing for my mom to get the whipping. She was bound and determined for us not to have kids because she didn't feel like taking care of kids. What are you doing, Ella? Yeah. But you can't whip kids nowadays because they're considered that abuse, but you certainly can take things away like social media, phones, and they don't have to be going out. What? Yeah. Cars, if they're driving a car, if you're paying for that car, say, hey, you can't drive my car. Yeah, I think you do. We got 4,055 hours now, roughly. Probably about. I want to get a good cushion on it. I want YouTube to see that we're still getting more hours and all that. We're coming to a part where we didn't really do too much YouTube for 3 months, so it's going to be all gravy on adding minutes. Yeah, that's true. Uh, I've been encouraging all community people in their community to make sure they filter out certain words or even hold some comments and everything and report people that have been vulgar if you have kids in there or if they are doing hatred towards you. Because that's why they took away a lot of family channels because they weren't policing their comments. And so it's one, that's you. I had about 3 or 4 at one time, so it counts. I'm not too worried about it. I just wanted to come on because we had a late nap and keep myself entertained while my wife played some games. I kind of like to do that every once in a while. Wish we would have done this about 2 hours ago, but we were lollygagging. Ella's wanting your chair. We have a cat named Spook Ella that wants my wife's chair. Over there. Oh, what are you doing, girl? Oh, she's happy now. One of the things we did was we moved a bed into the dining room so we could keep an eye on Dakota if he ever got up. He got up about an hour and a half though, or an hour ago. I had to put him back to bed. But this way, if he gets up in the middle of the night, I usually wake up from my bedroom, which is real near him, and I'll come in here and I'll just sit here and let him go to sleep, or I even sleep with him. He's 10 years old. And when I'd say that, oh yeah, I can do a review on Nestle Bar Crunch too. I can make it a review.
Do one on dark chocolate.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a good idea. I'll get out of the bag. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll put those first three words in there. I may even do a hashtag with them.
What?
That's a good idea. The cats are trying to raid the candy. Huh? But that's a good idea. And I probably will. I got another candy bar in there. I will do that. And redo the thumbnail. I agree with you on that. That's what I think I'm going to do that. Well, make the kind of review. It's chocolatey. That looks like Rice Krispie things. Tastes pretty good. It looks like they may have done a different thing with the chocolate because it seems a little bit less sweeter. Pretty sure it'll increase my sugar level to 300 instead of 400 usually. But yeah, there, that made it a review. But yeah, you gotta be true to the video too. So I'll probably just put Nestle Crunch Bar comedic review. Man eats with no teeth. I'll put Nestle Crunch Bar review. Man eats with no teeth. That'll work. That'd be a pretty good idea. It looks like we had another person pop in. That was pretty good. That's a pretty good mom. My mom, to prevent it, made me take care of kids. She used to go to church, and I had to help with kids that were between 1 and 3. And I'm telling you, the preacher's kid was so spoiled, it cured me of even thinking about looking at a girl. We started in November of a year. It'd be our year anniversary was in November, so approximately 15 months. And that was really taking 3 months off because I was sick. Our autism videos really take off, but we want to be much more than autism. We want to say that you can have a child that's autistic yet still have a family unit. Yeah, we're not able to go out anywhere because of his meltdowns. Well, if we do, we have to keep the trips short, and and all that. So, we wanted to share our story because there's channels out there like Fathering Autism that he ended up owning like 3 or 4 businesses and is able to provide the therapies that really an autistic child should have, therapies that come into the home and all that. I did live streams and had people run some of my playlists. What I would do in front in your home, and we haven't done it, is you know how your videos on your home screen. Instead of doing that, add maybe one, have the most recent video, then add playlists on the home screen. That would increase your views. And you could always rotate your playlist to fit, like if that video is going to be in one of your playlists. Let's say, let's say it's like a cooking playlist, and you can have a how to bake an apple pie, and then right underneath that you can move the if the cooking playlist was down 3 or 4, you move that up in front and all that. And on your playlist, you need to add keywords and text too, and everything. What I would do too is if you had your most viewed video in a playlist, make sure that video doesn't have to be chronologically order. You can put it up on top. Because, then more than likely they'll click through, it'll go through the next video. You're creating traffic for that playlist. My wife does the thumbnails. Make sure your thumbnails are legible, that people can see it if you have writing on it. Make sure it stands out and all that. Other than that, I would do some live streams. With your 1,000 hours, if you did 3 or 4 live streams a week for about a month, you'd get it. You'd get it real fast. But yeah, I would do live streams. Encourage your viewers to watch your videos by doing a little game in the video, like, hey, let me know if you get to the oranges, and then I'll pick one lucky guy to say, hey, I really appreciate you watching my video all the way through. You could say that on YouTube. You just, you can't just say, support this channel. So you're not really spamming anything. But that's what I do. I can't believe I actually went live for about 35 minutes at 12:30. Excuse me, I'm doing something. I like to vape, and I don't like showing it on camera and everything because that encourages kids and all that. That's why it kept me from smoking for the last 5 years. I haven't had pneumonia in 5 years. I used to have pneumonia every year. Alright, it looks like I have 0 people in here. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and call it the night. And I will talk to y'all later. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And this was my yeah, but you could also tease it too. You can like ask a question in the middle. Say, you ever wonder what it's like to eat a Nestle Crunch Bar without any teeth? Stay tuned. I'll show you what it's like, and I'll give you a little bit of a review of it. You gotta do something that will pop their interest. You don't necessarily, you should never really, I believe you should never like cut your video to where it's, you see the action first. You should always build up to that action point. Build interest. With the exception, like let's say a bike wiped out, you can show a little video of the person wiping out on a bike, and so you want to know how he did this? Stay tuned. I'll show you. Why this happened? Stay tuned. I'll show you. You can do stuff like that. Like I could, but yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Anyways, I think I'll get out of here and I'll just say, also some tips that, or something like that. Anyways, anybody watching the re-air, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for giving me some ideas and sharing with us easy tips and tricks. And anybody that's watching re-air, make sure you watch his videos. He needs watch time. Make sure you leave good quality comments though on some of his videos. Remember, don't just subscribe to somebody, don't just hit that red bell. If you're gonna hit that red bell, at least view them and make a comment. And don't hit that red bell if you're not interested in their content. Because when you just hit the red bell, that's an empty subscriber. That's just trading names on a list. You want real support, real view, then you go view somebody if you're getting it from the creator community. Use your social media like Facebook and Instagram to gain people outside of YouTube. I guarantee you about probably on my autism videos and stuff about my town, about 80 to 90% come from Facebook. It doesn't come from YouTube. I've joined certain groups. You'll have to go into Creator Studio on your computer and do it. And I think you go through the settings and stuff. One of the things you might want to do is Google that. I mean, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there too on how to do stuff. It's real easy. It's not real easy. I'm just lazy about it. One of the things you want to do is use your social media with your playlist. If you got something that, look for groups that might pertain to that and ask them permission to maybe post once in a while in there. Now, anything about my hometown, I'm in a group right now. I guarantee you, if there was like a bad accident out here, I'd get 500 to 1,000 views. All my weather-related ones from just standing outside the porch got at least 100 views. I had some that had 500. So you got to be aware of what type of videos you're going to make, what's your Facebook groups, and yes, and make sure that it's set so that it goes to the next video. The automatic starts to the next video, and sometimes people like just go away for a minute or something, and I'll play that video, and that creates you some view time too. And that goes with every playlist. Look for the top video in that playlist, the most with the most views, and switch it up to the top. Another thing, make sure that your banner's easy to read. And if you have we need to adjust our autism rhythm, but make sure it's easy to read. Make sure it has your social media over there in the Facebook that they can click on, or Twitter. Make sure in your About section you have Twitter. If you have a P.O. Box or a PayPal, that's where all that information should be. Now, in your about section, you need to be very descriptive of 200 words, something that will catch you, because after 200 words, people are not going to read it. Yeah, I used to have 10 to 20. I used to have 10 to 20, and YouTube has really found me on family channels lately. It's really messed me up. But yeah, I used to have 10 or 20. I think yesterday we had like up to 7 or 8 in our live streams. Yeah, but I remember good old days. Sometimes I'd have 25, 30. Maybe it's because I'm live streaming a lot. But also, a lot of people don't realize that you can't just, you got to make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, then unhit that bell. That way you can get all notifications. A lot of people don't subscribe right. Yeah, and I usually make sure, even if it's a long video and I decide that I don't want to watch it all, hey, what I'll do is I'll skip to the middle and the end after a few minutes and leave something about the ending or the middle, so at least they think that you saw it all through. But let's face it, your average view time you're going to get is 3 minutes at the most. But in your about section, make it 200 words or less on your channel description. No, I have not. I'll look it up. Is it on Twitter or Facebook? I'm on Twitter as you can type in Dakota and Family and get me and add me or whatever. And I've also got my last name out there, first and last name, but I don't care. I got Facebook. That is actually wrong. What the real thing happened there is that the popcorn lungs, where that story came from was there was a popcorn factory that burned, and a lot of people got what you were called popcorn lungs, but there has been no one getting popcorn lung issues from vaping. But you didn't know that. In fact, 70% of medical doctors say, I'd rather you vape than smoke. It's 95% more healthy. As one person's 3, it comes in and out. It's 2 people, 3 out. We got really good, strong speeds and stuff, so I know it's not our internet. We have 75 megapixel upload and all that, and download. But we may redo the router, do the channel or whatever, reset it. We should do that. You should do that at least once a week, once a month. Another tip is to empty your cache out. Yeah, that's true. Wow, I've been on for longer than I thought I would be. Well, since my wife ends her game, I'll probably end up ending the stream, but wow. I didn't mean to go for an hour. 47 minutes. I'll probably rename the stream to Nestle Crunch Mukbang. Take a picture of the candy bar and all that. Yeah, that's true. And you want to put timestamps, but I don't want to put timestamps in my family channel when it comes to my kid. But you can put timestamps or say, hey, look, about 6 minutes in the video is when I did the Nestle Crunch Mukbang. I'll look at the precise time. I'll go through the video or the replay and redo it, and then re-edit it and all that. I mean, redo the thumbnail to it, upload a thumbnail to it, and all that, like you said. But yeah, that's what I'll probably do. I discourage family channels to say, hey, my kid was doing gymnastics at this time. You don't need to do that. YouTube is going to read those comments real quick. It's going to either disable your comments or even take your video down, or in most cases, they'll just take the channel down. So family channels do not put timestamps on kids' activities. Alright, I'll make sure I visit your channel and make sure that it's good. Alright, everybody, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the Nestle Crunch Candy Bar Mukbang and tips on increasing your videos, views on your videos. Make sure if you're seeing easy tips and tricks, you check this channel out. It's a very great channel and has very good ideas. I certainly do like my supporters, and I do view their content. Now, not all of their content on my supporters are good, but I try to support them. If they've been supporting me, I'm going to view them. That's the least I can do. And if I think that they could use some tips, I'm going to use constructive criticism. But I will never tear down somebody, because they're here to create. And whether they made a mistake or not, their creation is beautiful. So everybody, please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out our merch store, our PayPal. All proceeds go to trying to get Dakota to eat different foods, and that's part of our channel, food reviews. Or sensory toys for Dakota, or plain and simple, time out for dad and mom to reconnect as a couple, because it's hard to leave our son with a babysitter when he's nonverbal. Alright, everybody like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you later.